Winter in Indiana, and it's warm enough to have a t-shirt on, so let's do a Mailbox Monday. Welcome to Bullman Built RC. I am Matt, your favorite YouTuber's least favorite YouTuber, and today we're going to go over some of the things I've gotten in the last week or so. I'll tell you what I'm going to do and show you and all that jazz. So here we go. I'm trying to put an interior in one of my square bodies, and what they say is a complementary color to turquoise is just this insanely loud cantaloupe orange color. I cannot find a turquoise truck with an orange interior to save my life. Don't know how it's going to look, so I'm thinking about maybe going with tan or something because I have a bunch of flocking, but I wanted to go ahead and get this just in case. I wanted to see it. It wasn't exactly cheap, and I'm going to try to use it, but God, I just don't know if this is going to be ridiculous with turquoise or not. But I get all my flocking on Amazon, and it's, I don't know, this is like 2 ounces or something. It weighs nothing, and this is like $12, $17. I don't know. It's cheap, and it is what it is. It's really easy to use. And that's what it is. So I got that. Next! I was actually on Facebook almost 2 months ago now, and saw that Shrink RC was looking for everyone to contribute, and they were going to have a banner contest. Whoever had the most likes or whatever, thumbs up, whatever the hell's, in 24 hours or something like that, would get the banner, and then you get free product. I posted a picture of the dually, and it ended up that everyone liked it, and I actually won. So I saw it, and I think I was at work, forgot about it regardless. And then I went through all my photos on my phone just looking for something else, and I saw that I had taken a screenshot of it because I had told Jordan and Doug. And realized that I never contacted him to get in touch with him and say, hey, I won this, can I have, some stuff or whatever. So I hit him up and he said, of course you can still have your parts. I told him what I wanted. We discussed a few little things. I said, it'll definitely be on Mailbox Monday, so I would like a VS4-10 2 square body K10 mount, and he said that is what I will do. So in this package, oh my goodness, I have all the things. Oh, sick. I got all sorts of stuff. Oh, heavens to Betsy. Shit. Alright, so to start this off, freaking sweet for one, I got decals, obviously always a good time. And then I got the actual body mounts. So these, are not, that bag's not sealed. These are left and right. So he has them all, done up or whatever. And you screw these into the sliders onto a VS4-10, either the Phoenix or a Pro, or basically anything you have with the sliders that they include. And then you can mount the K10 RC 4-wheel drive bodies. Super, super nice, super easy.
It's so easy to use.
Shrink RC parts.
A caveman could do it.
What?
Like literally 5 minutes, and you got them in, and everything. He also included the bed mount, so you take this and you screw it down where the fuel cell goes. I can't remember if it goes this way, either which way. Anyway, you'll figure it out. And so when you put those on there, you can take the K10 RC full drive body, plop it right on there. Everything is good to go. Personally, what I do is I use the little 3mm grub screws, and I get them in like 12mm long or something like that. You run them into these holes with the nuts, and then you can drill out the body post holes, well, what would be the body mount holes or whatever for the K10 body. You drill those out a little bit, and then the grub screws will actually go on and off much easier. And then you don't have to worry about jamming your driver into the side of your body and everything like that. You just kind of pull on them a little bit, they pop out, and then you can do the same with these as well. Sometimes you can use the screws if the hole is big enough, and you can actually lock it in there kind of that way and make sure it doesn't move. So that is a couple things you can do. These are super, super nice. I do highly recommend using the shrink mounts. You can make your own, but for the money, these things are insanely nice, and they always fit. You just plop these on, 5 minutes later, your body's on, and you roll out. I have used them in trucks that I actually use, and I use them on more of like show trucks. Even when you're out using them and abusing them, they have never failed on me, and I drive pretty rough. So if you're in the market for the RC 4-wheel drive K10 or K5 or the extra cab or the Mojave, anything to fit onto, I think, almost any truck, all your hard body needs, swapping to chassis needs and everything, Shrink RC is your go-to. Not sponsored or whatever, I just really like the products, so I always push them, and I'll always tell you what something is and whether I like it or not, and these are awesome. Another cool thing he threw in that I did not know was coming was this bench seat. I don't know if it goes over the buckets on the console or if you kind of need to cut them off. Some of the seats I've seen that are really, really wide, they go over them, and then some of them, if you cut the seats off and kind of like do whatever, then they fit over. So I'm going to have to get with him. I did not order this. I didn't even ask for it. He sent this, and so I am going to check this out. It comes in 4 different pieces. So you've got the upper cushion, the lower cushion, the lower frame, and an upper frame, and it all fits together and looks really, really nice. If I can get it together, there we go. If I get my fingers to do the things that I want them to do. That is super rad. I like that a lot, and depending on how much that is, that could save me so much freaking time that I may buy like 5 or 10 more. So I got that from Shrink RC. If you need any kind of body mounts, or they make tons of other products as well for interiors and things, go check them out, shrinkrc.com, and see if they have something you could use. Next, I have another body. This was not just like a, hey, it was cheap, it's on sale, whatever. This I actually have a plan for. And now you may be wondering, what are you going to do with a stadium truck body? Because this is for an RC10. It's a 93 Ford F-150. I really like the way that these look. They're kind of narrow, and the front end was long enough that I think I can use it. It will become a buggy, but it's going to be different. So gonna kind of have to just keep your eyes peeled. I am going to start showing some of the process of some of the things. We're going to go over some trucks and all sorts of stuff in the near future. So I'm pretty excited about it, and this is actually going to become another truck, and it's going to become a buggy. I'm going to start chopping it up, and you will have to see what it becomes, and I will bring you along for the ride. I'm going to start changing things up a little bit. I am going to start doing more showing off the trucks and showing the process of building things and where I'm going with that. And, you know, you can see all of those things in the future. You can see them prior to when everybody else would see if you think about becoming a channel member. For just a few dollars a month, you get to see videos a day early. You can see behind the scenes things. You can see what I'm working on, what I'm buying, what I just bought. You also, on the flip side of that, get to see things that are for sale first before they go into my group and then out to the rest of the world. Speaking of my group, Bullman Built RC is the group page. You can go in there. It's a, you know, kind of a cool little community. You can post things for sale, check out other stuff, post just cool stuff that you're working on and doing and all that stuff. Whatever you really want to, as long as it's kind of RC related. Sometimes it's even not RC related. We just kind of do whatever the hell we want to. Also, I'm on Instagram, and I have a Facebook page for the actual channel, Bullman Built RC across the board. Now back to the regular action. Next! Do not bend, handle with care, etc. They didn't listen, so I did have to open this ahead of time because I didn't have anything else to run through.
Like your mom.
I got on eBay and I actually bought a bunch of paint masks. So this one is actually a honeycomb. I'll show that on the screen here, kind of honeycomb thingy. This one's just like 5 stripes. They go both ways for both sides. There's a couple different options. This one's like a tribal racing paint mask thing. It's got like a checkerboard in the middle, and it's got swoopy-doos and stuff. You can do, I think that was a 2-color. This one is a graphic paint mask. This actually has what they're calling a lightning bolt, and then it also has a thin outline that you can paint a different color as well. So it's lightning, then the outside, and then whatever color you choose for the body. Another one of some different looking stripes. This is Racing Stripes paint mask. That's all it really says. This is all from the same guy. And then another lightning, but it's different than the previous one. So this is all from, let's see, what the hell is this guy's name? All of those came from Paint Masks Plus on eBay. They were like $6 a piece, something like that. And then once I paid for shipping, each one of them was like $0.25 or something. So I bought however the hell many I bought. So I bought those. Now I have plenty of masks around to paint different things and, you know, do all that stuff. I am into hard body stuff, but also all my tubers are Lexan. So I can paint the panels and the hoods and any kind of fender or whatever the hell I'm going to use. And now I have cool designs to put in them because I don't like just basic ass blank one color. Just personal preference. Next! Speaking of paint and painting things and all that jazz, I went to Hobby Lobby today and had to pick up some different paint. I actually have a project. I'll show you here. I built a tuber and wanted some 90s style graphics. I could not figure out how to make teal, turquoise, whatever color you want to call that, with just blue and green. Even though Google said that's all you need, I couldn't do it. I made like an army butt green, and then I made like a really weird looking like grassy green, but it was really dark. So then I added white to try and lighten it up, and that just looked like smashed peas. So I went ahead and just went and bought this. Createx Colors Wicked Phahalo Green, I believe. I'm not sure what the middle of it's all smudged. I can't really tell. I got that. I got Opaque Blue. I got Opaque Light Green. Opaque White, which I don't know if there's a non-opaque white. I'm not sure. And then I also got some reducer. Sometimes they do get a little thick coming out of the airbrush depending on temperature, but a lot of times these Createx colors are really, really nice as far as like you put them in there and they just spray out.
That's what she said.
Like, no problems. And I leave them out here in the garage so they get cold, they get warm, whatever, and most of the time they're fine. So I got those to paint some things. Next, I was minding my own business one day, and my good friend Chris Mitten, who I've discussed before, he has Mitten Hobby Shop on eBay, was scrolling eBay apparently and thought of me. Said, hey, I figured you might want this. Go pick it up pretty quickly if you want it. So, you know, of course, like, I wanted it. So I went ahead and got it. Oh, no, you assholes. Oh, man. What I ended up getting was another Axial B17 Betty body. I thought these were kind of hard to come by because I could not find one to sit on any of the trucks that I was trying to collect for a while. All of a sudden now, like, I'm just buying all of them. So this came from eBay. It's nice. It's clear. It is a little dirty. I think it could use a good washing.
That's what she said.
But other than that, like, it's got the protective film. It's not cut. There's not a whole lot I can say about this thing that I haven't said before. I do have some Axial Scorpions that I've put up. I have two of them. One of them is fresh in the box and everything. Another one is just out of box, new, has never been run. And so I needed some bodies for them to sit on there. And then this one is not cut or painted, so I'll probably just end up putting this somewhere in a collection thing. Hopefully I'm going to move soon, and then I can have a basement or something, and I can just show off all this stuff that you just see me collecting. It'll actually make sense at some point in time. I'm not sure when, but at some point in time, you'll be like, oh, everything has come full circle. No, that's a heart. Full circle. So, I got that. That pretty much wraps it up this week. I thoroughly appreciate you watching. Make sure to stay around for the bloopers, and I will see you later. Bye! Oh, that was a good one. Welcome to Bullman. Gotten shit. Fucking, I get all my fucking on you. Oh, Jesus! Oh, that way. Stupid. There we go. They're going to stay together without glue. Duh. I really had the time to do that, and you don't really care. So, anyway. You can see them prior to what everybody else, when everybody else is eating. You can join. There's like 600 other people, 500, something like that. Like, who gives a shit? Nope, that's stupid. I forgot everything that I just said. I don't even know. Shit, I'll just have to fucking wing it. This one may suck. I don't even know. Full hollow? Phahalo green? Sir, I do. Oh. Why would you ship this to USPS? Oh, it's UPS first. Got it. I don't like that at all. This is Mailbox Monday, brought to you by Cayman Jack Margaritas in a Can. Pretty much wraps it up for this week. Just spit everywhere. I saw it in the light.